My name is Marva, and I am an independent representative for MicheBags. And welcome to this virtual online party. I'd like to share with you a little bit about the Miche story and how it all began. Give you a little bit of information about how you can become involved with Miche, and then give you a demonstration of the product line, which I'm sure you're going to love just as much as I do. Miche. How did it all get started? Homemaker by the name of Michelle Romero, as most women have their favorite bags, had a favorite bag that she spilled something on. She said within herself, I wish there was a way that I could keep this bag and somehow just cover up the spill. So being the homemaker that she is, she, with some fabric and some glue, just as you would with any other furniture, she went in and she reupholstered her purse. And what we have today as a result of her ingenuity is the Miche bag. Now let me tell you a little bit about how, as I go through my presentation on today, you're going to be very intrigued by Miche. Let me tell you a little bit about how you can become involved with this organization. The first way is by being a client. Again, as I give you a demonstration of this bag, I'm sure you're going to want to purchase one. And when you do, you want to make sure that you go to www.pursesbydesign.miche.com. Click on the button Shop at the very top of that website, which will lead you directly into the various styles that we have in the products, as well as the accessories that we have to offer. Also, if you joined us by way of a hostess that sent you this YouTube video, be sure that you go in and click on their name on the left-hand side of that website. Scroll down until you find your hostess's name, click on Shop, and that will ensure that she gets the proper credit for hosting this virtual party for you today. Now, I mentioned hostess, so let's say you are intrigued by this as well and you too want to become a hostess. How can you do that? Very simple. Again, if you would just go to the Contact Us page of our website, again, that's www.pursesbydesign.miche.com, and again, click on Contact Us and let us know that you're interested in becoming a hostess. You can do exactly what your hostess is doing here. You can host a virtual online party where you can submit this link to your family and friends, your co-workers. Give them opportunity to be able to see what Miche is all about. Or, if you reside in the Georgia area, feel free to give me a call or again contact me via my website, and perhaps we can do an in-house party for you as well. Either way, you can reap rewards of free products as well as percentages off of any of the products that you see. Now, the third opportunity that you can get involved with our organization is to do exactly what I'm doing, and that is to be a representative. Many of you might be looking for that opportunity to spend more time with family. You don't want to have to punch in and out. You would like to be your own individual entrepreneur. Well, this is the perfect opportunity for you to be able to do so. You can become a Miche independent representative just like myself. You have flexible hours and an awesome extra income. Again, go to our website and make sure you contact us, and I'll give you, and you'll have all the information that you need in order to become a representative with our company. So now that I've presented you with 3 different ways that you can be involved with our organization, let's go into the demonstration of the product. I want to start off with our very first bag that was introduced to our company. It all started off with this bag. This is the classic bag. Now let me tell you a little bit about the uniqueness of this particular product, because it's not like your ordinary purse. Many women go through the interchanging of their bags and dumping their contents out and in every day just to match their outfit. Well, as I said before, Michelle came up with a remedy for that. She spilled something on her bag, and so she began to cover that bag, and as a result we have what we have today, which is interchangeable shells. So let me demonstrate for you how this works. It all starts with a base bag, which is what you're going to see. I'm going to pop off the shell, which is interchangeable, as you can see here. And as I pop off the shell, what we have here is called a base bag. Now with this classic bag, it comes in 3 different colors. You have the black base, you have the brown base, which is what we see covered by this shell here. We also have a white base, which you can find on our website. So you start off with the base bag, and then you interchange the shell out depending on what you're wearing for that particular day. So let's go ahead and do that, and we can do this in a matter of 3 seconds. Watch how easy this is. All I do is take the shell that I want. I just clamp it here, clamp it on the back. I make sure that it's nice and secure, and voila. we have a totally different bag. And the awesome part about this is that this is secure with what's called earth magnets, which means that they're credit card safe, hotel key safe, they're cell phone safe, and they will go through airport security without any problem. I'm sure we all can appreciate that. So this is the classic bag. Now, our second bag that I would like to show you is going to be the larger bag. Now, this is the bag that I would like to say is for the woman that loves to carry her entire life in her purse. That's this bag. This is called the Prima. You see how large this bag is. This is very nice, and it's also fashionable, just like our classic bag that we just saw. Now, let's actually change the shell out because this interchanges as well. Let's change this one out as well, and let's see how easy this is. If you notice, there are two flaps, one on each side. You just take the base out of the flaps. Just pull that off just like this. And this is what our Prima base looks like. Now, this only comes in one color because of the fact that the shells fully cover this base. There's no need to have the different colors as we did with the classic bag. These are actually the handles that come with this bag, but we'll talk more about handles a little bit later. Now, let's go ahead and change this one out. I'm going to take a totally different shell, and this shell, if you notice, is very similar. This shell is very similar to the classic bag shell. This is our Valerie shell. Now, one unique thing about these bags is they name all of these bags after women who were significant in their organization. This one is Valerie. The classic one that I showed you earlier that looks just like this one, that one's Stella. So as I put this base into the shell just simply clamps on this way. Goes right on the inside. And it folds up and closes with the magnets just like that. So this is our Prima. This is our bag for the woman that carries everything in her life. Now, the third style, the third bag that I would like to show you is called our petite bag. This bag is extremely cute. I love it because it's perfect for our tweens or our younger children that love to dress up and look like mom. They want to carry their purses and dress up in their high heels and get all fancied and dolled up. This is a good bag for them. This is also a good bag for our churchgoers as well as those that are attending formal events. This is a bag that you're not looking to carry a whole lot with you, you're just looking for the basic essentials. This works perfectly. And this is the base bag for the petite. Now, I want to put a shell onto this petite bag. I'm going to do it very similarly to how I did it for the classic bag. I'll take this shell. This is our Mandy shell. If you notice, it has a very exquisite metallic gold color. And it snaps on just like the classic bag does, right on the front. And these interchange out with all the various colors and styles that are available for it as well. This is the handle that comes with the petite bag. And again, we'll talk more about handles later because you can actually interchange all of the handles out in all of these bags to even make them look even different. So that's our petite bag. Now, the last bag, or the second to the last bag, I should say, that I would like to show you is what I like to call our everything in between bag. This is our mid-size bag. This is the one that is perfect for the in-between person. They wanted something a size up from our classic, but yet a size down from our Prima. And so it fits neatly right in between. And this is a lovely Megan bag is what this one is called. And this one interchanges out very similarly to our Prima bag. You have those flaps that are on both sides. And I will just demonstrate again how this is done. And we're going to do the exact same thing that we did with our other bag. And we're going to put it inside of a different shell. And this happens to be one of Miche's brand new shells for fall 2012. It's in their new line of products. And you want to make sure you go to our website and check out the new line because they're awesome. But you just slip this bag again right in here. And as you do that, the same thing. The flap is going to just flap right over there in the front, as well as over the back part of that bag. And there we have it. Lovely Lisa bag is what this one is called. It's gorgeous, and I absolutely love it. I think it's awesome. So that is our demi. So again, Let me review for you what the various bags are. The classic bag, which is the bag that started it all. Our Prima bag, which is the bag for the woman that wants to carry her entire life around with her. The petite bag, which is perfect for those little formal events. And the mid-size in between, everything goes bag, the demi bag. One more bag that's not interchangeable that I would like to bring to your attention is what Miche calls a hip bag. This is popular with our teenagers. They may not necessarily want to interchange out the shell. Some of them may, some of them may not. But this is real convenient for them. They love it because it has the longer strap, which gives them the opportunity to wear this bag across the shoulder, fitting right here along the side of the hip. This is the Morgan hip bag. These are also available on our website as well, but the shells do not change out. So with the hip bags, they're just like your regular purse that you would purchase. Okay, now, what I would like to do is I mentioned to you earlier that not only can you interchange the shells out, but you can also interchange the handles out as well to make it look like a totally different bag. Now, I won't actually go through the process of interchanging those out, but I will show you and demonstrate for you what some of the various handles are, and I will show you what is used to actually interchange those handles out. So before I show you the different types of handles, I'm going to show you this little ring here. This is called our carabiner ring. You notice it just clamps or clasps, open and close, and this is what's used to actually put onto the purse so that you can interchange those handles out. So with that, I love the handles on this classic bag. This is the brown base that I mentioned earlier. These handles that are on here are called our interchangeable handles, and they're brand new. Again, they are new to our fall 2012 product line. They really accent this bag really well because they have the antique brass handles that really brings out the design of this particular bag. I just love this. And they call it interchangeable because not only can I utilize these brass antique rings here with these brown handles, but they also have silver ones that look just like this that I could use with bags as well. We're talking about this bag. I want to bring this shell to your attention because as I mentioned the classic shell before, that shell was one that flipped over or flapped over on front and back. This one is called a wrap shell. Let's see how this one looks. If you notice, I'm going to turn it to the side. It gives you extra pocket space on the outside. And this is more like a wrap. So I'll take it off so that you can see. It doesn't flap over like the flat shell, but it wraps over the bag. It wraps, and when you put that over the bag, again, that's going to give you extra pocket space on the side. Okay? Now, I mentioned already about the interchangeable shell that has the same as this brass antique. This is what it looks like. Here's the silver with the black handles. You can interchange it out with the brass antique, as I mentioned before, or a different color, brown as opposed to black. These handles are the classic handles. So if you're interested in purchasing this bag, these are the handles that will come with that bag, and this is how they look. Now, these handles that are on this brown base classic bag, these are called chain handles. They just discontinued the black ones, but they still offer the brown, and these are what these are. These are brown chain handles that really makes this giraffe shell stand out tremendously. And while we're talking about this bag and we're talking about accessories, I want to bring your attention to this. This is called a charm. Miche offered these as well. For those women that like that extra bling, you know, you want that extra pizzazz or that extra dazzle, you can add a charm to each of those bags to make it stand out a little bit better. Additional handles. For this petite bag, as I mentioned before, these are the handles that come with it. You also have the option of choosing a longer strap handle for the petite bag. That makes it one that you can also strap across the side of your hip as well. So that's an option. You also have an option of this brown, this is called, and I'll show it to you in the black because it's easier to show, but you also have an option of, this is an adjustable long strap. So if you notice, it has a buckle that will allow you, if you pull it up or down, will allow you to adjust that strap to the length that you want it. And you can put this on any of your bags. This comes in black as well as brown. We also have these. I love these. These are some awesome handles. These are called rope handles. They come in pewter, which goes well with some of our pewter color bags, which we do have one on display back here. This color bag works well with the rope handles. It also comes in black. We also have one last handle that I'd like to show you. This is called our quick clip strap handle. It's long, it's real quick. Snap it on real quick and it becomes a single strap. So for those of you that prefer not to carry the double straps, any of these double straps that are offered, you can do just one quick clip strap to make it one strap across the shoulder. Real quick, simple, and easy. Now, we've talked about all the different handles that I have on display for you today. There are some additional ones, such as this one. Bring this to your attention as well. These handles that are on this bag, these are our cream fashion handles. You see how that just brings out the color of that electric blue and it really helps to define that bag? This is an option for you as well. In addition to these different handles, now there are others that I did not present to you on today. But again, if you go directly to our website, you will see all the different accessories that we have to offer. But I would like to also show you a couple other additional accessories before we close out our party for this day. This is called a purse organizer. I love this because, as I mentioned earlier, women don't like the hassle of having to dump all of their contents out of one bag to another. And I mentioned that's the benefit of having these interchangeable shelves. Well, another benefit is that you can actually purchase something that's called a purse organizer. You sit this right inside of, it works very well inside of a classic bag. If you want to go from the black to the brown, instead of dumping out your contents out of this black base and putting it into a brown base, you can just put everything in this purse organizer and stick it in there, pull it out, and put it into the next base. Let me show you what's here. You have outside pockets on both sides that you can put whatever you want. I put my cologne there. You can also put other things that are there as well. You also have a front pocket there. If you turn it around, it gives you spaces and slots for your credit cards. How convenient is that? You also have other slots as well where you can put pens or makeup or lip gloss or lipstick can fit in there, whatever your heart desires. On the inside, you have a Velcro that actually closes up to another organizational spot for you. You have a snap portion in there as well. Again, that secures whatever it is that you want to put back there, whether it's a checkbook or something else, you can put that in there. And it also has a divider where you can divide this up so that you're not hunting and searching for everything. So that's real convenient as well. I love this purse organizer. It's like my best friend. We also have something that I also love. This is something that's called a pocket. And you're looking like, wow, that's lace. What is that? I'm going to show you what it is. We mentioned earlier about the wrap being on this brown base where it gives you that extra pocket space on the side. Well, I can make my own pocket space. If I didn't have this wrap shell and all I had was this flat shell right here, I can do the exact same thing. I can use my pocket to do that. So let me demonstrate to you how to put this on. It's real simple. You just flap it over the bottom part of the base before you put the shell on. And it goes on nice and securely. And you make sure your pockets are lined up on the side, on each side. And then, you then adhere the flat shell to that base. And look what I have now. I now have my own pockets on the side of that base bag. So I just created the exact same look as that wrap shell just by adding one essential thing called the pocket. So I love the different accessory that Miche has to offer. There are other things that I did not demonstrate for you on today, but again, that's what our website is for. I do advise you to go to our website. Again, you can go to us by way of www.pursesbydesign.miche.com and you'll see all those things there. In addition to this closet organizer as well. you'll see this, and I wanted to make sure I pulled this out and give you this and show you this, how this works. This is an organizer for your classic and your petite shelves. If you notice, there are several pockets on the front, several on the back. A really neat way for you to organize all of the shelves that I know that you're going to want to purchase because it's such a convenient product, but it gives you a great way for you to organize it. They also offer this for the big Prima bag and the demi bag as well. Of course, the pockets are going to be larger for those bigger bags. So now that you've had an opportunity to review the various 4 styles that Miche has to offer, as well as their accessory line, now I would like to give you an opportunity to be able to see how the inside of the demi as well as the Prima bag looks, so that you can see all the different spatial things and the organizational that's already built inside of this bag already. With the demi, you have this little inner zipper pocket. You have a side pocket, maybe perhaps you can put your cell phone there or something else. On the opposite side of that bag, you have different various compartments. You can put pens or maybe even mascara or eyeliner in those little slots there. And you have various slots that you can put whatever you want. Things that come out of your wallet, maybe credit cards and things of that nature. Almost very similar to our big Prima bag. This has even more space for your credit cards that you can put on the inside of that bag. There are those same 2 things that you can use for pens or what have you. There's an extra pocket. There's that side pocket. And this has the inside zipper pocket as well. So as you can see, there's lots of organizational space that's available on the inside of these bags. And even with this classic bag, one last thing I would like to show you, because some may like the shelves that are available for this bag, but may feel like, well, this bag is just too small for me. I can't possibly get all of my items in this bag. Let me show you how you can. These are all the things that I place inside of my classic bag. Look at what comes out of here. I have a wallet, sunglasses, checkbook, cell phone, mints. You have to have the mints. Lotion. More lotion. For those of us that are action. Comb. Floss. And you're saying, wow, you really getting everything in there? Yes, I am. Hand sanitizer. Makeup. Lip gloss. And the list just goes on and on. So as you can see, look at all this that came outside or that came from the inside of this bag. So this bag does offer you quite a bit of space as well. And I'm very, very excited about what Miche has to offer, because I find it both practical as well as affordable. You get that designer look without paying the designer price for it. And you just can't beat that anywhere. So I want to take this opportunity to thank you for joining in on our virtual party on today. Once again, if you want to become a client, a hostess, or become a representative such as myself, just remember to go to our website, www.pursesbydesign.miche.com. Click on Contact Us. Feel free to contact me via cell phone. The number's listed right on the website, or feel free to contact me via my website. Thank you, and I hope you enjoyed our Miche virtual party for today.